Hi guys, Ian and Blake from footballboots.co.uk, and today we are looking at MLS jerseys. So the season starts on Friday. We're going to get straight into it, and the first team we're going to look at is...
So this is Atlanta United FC, so a brand new team into MLS. Do you like the kit?
I do like it. I'd say the home jersey reminds me of like AFC Bournemouth. The away jersey, I'm thinking kind of maybe like a Charlton or maybe like Aberdeen. It's that kind of Adidas white red template. It looks quite nice actually. I do quite like these.
Yeah, definitely like the home shirt. It's quite nice.
Gold details are quite nice as well. Some people will be complaining they've got gold on there. They've not won anything yet. Or maybe this could be the first year. Anyway, let's move on to the next team, and we're looking at
Chicago Fire. So a traditional red home kit for them, and a nice little new away kit here. Sort of a grey touch to it. What do you think?
Yeah, I quite like it. It's kind of traditional Chicago Fire. It hasn't really changed that much over the years. Nice little detail on the bottom here, established 1997 for the team. But yeah, there's nothing special about it, but there's nothing wrong with it either. So a good one for Chicago Fire for me. Next team.
This is Colorado Rapids. So Tim Howard's the new team, and yes, this is the new away kit. What do you think?
I don't like the away kit. I don't particularly like the combination. The way they've done the badge to try and match the Colorado colours, but the yellow doesn't work with it. In fact, you were saying like Tim Howard, this looks almost like a goalie jersey.
Yes,
I know it's
exactly.
long sleeve, but it looks like a goalie jersey. You got a nice little touch with the state of Colorado flag on it.
And that's like a Colorado flag, like sort of watermark.
Oh yeah, they're watermarked in. That's quite nice. Nice details, perhaps the wrong colours for me.
Yes, it doesn't work together.
At least it's not white. A lot of the kind of away jerseys end up being white, so fair.
Definitely.
That isn't. The home though, like classic Colorado, nice colour match badge, very nice jersey.
It's nice.
All right, next.
So this is Columbus Crew. So this was their old home kit, the home kit they used in 2016, and now this is their new home kit. So they've switched from black to yellow. I love both kits. What do you think?
I think they both are great actually. You've got the kind of Croatian kind of inspired kind of checkerboard type design
on the flanks
used on there as well. And I think the yellow and black for a kit is kind of like quite an iconic kind of colour combination.
Yeah.
They look really sharp, great badges. I think Adidas has done a great job with
definitely.
these. Interesting, they've got different home and away sponsors.
Yes, I mean, I don't know, that's maybe a picture of the old home kit, but yes.
Oh yeah, gotcha, okay. DC United.
Yes, I love that home shirt, black with a bit of red on the flanks and a bit of white, really nice. And this is their new away shirt, so I don't really know what to think about this away shirt. What do you think?
I think it maybe looks a bit more like a rugby jersey than a soccer jersey. So DC United, one of the most kind of like successful teams in in MLS. They've won a lot of supporters shields. They'll be back at it this year. I like the black, the home jersey. I think that's really good. The away, yeah, I think it looks like a rugby jersey.
Yes, exactly.
Next up, FC Dallas.
So did they win it last year? Or
well, so they won like the supporters shield. So they won the kind of standings at the end of the season. They didn't win the playoffs, but they did win the Lamar Hunt Open Cup. So they've got the little badges on the sleeves for that.
Decent home kit. It's just pretty much straight up red with a bit of white and blue. And the away shirt, I actually quite like the away shirt with that gradient. Do you like it?
I think they've tied the two jerseys in together quite well. They've done all right with adding in the sponsor logo. That looks okay with the blues and everything. Yes. Nice little touch here. You got Dallas Till I Die in the bottom there. Overall, pretty good job. And yeah, I do quite like that kind of little star effect and the colour fade. It's quite nice on the away.
Yes, exactly.
All right, we've got Houston Dynamo.
So black and orange, this is our team essentially, black and
be.
orange, and this is their new home shirt, so pretty much all orange with a bit of white on the sleeves and shoulders. And the away shirt, I love the away shirt.
Yeah, that's not quite, I don't know, maybe it's the way the badge doesn't quite sit quite right with that design. It's okay, I think maybe next year maybe they consider maybe black and orange halves. We'd approve of that.
Yes.
State of Texas flag on the bottom. Overall, they're pretty sharp kits. I mean, we like black and orange and we're going to like these, aren't we? So
yes,
they're good. They're good.
LA Galaxy,
yes.
So probably one of the biggest teams in MLS at the moment, or of all time.
Kind of well known, you know, like everybody knows about them. They had a big name players. Gerrard, Beckham played for them.
Yes.
Donovan, all those kind of guys. Robbie Keane.
Yes. So the new away kit is this one. I love that. I think it's quite classy, quite sort of luxurious. What do you think?
I think you're right. I think the word for it is classy. I think they've done a nice job of kind of colour coordinating the sponsor logos and stuff. Sometimes they stand out. Kind of melds quite nicely with the jersey. It's nice as well that I think since last season the MLS have had those colour coordinated badges that go on the sleeves.
Yes.
So that looks quite nice on both jerseys. Overall quite nice. It'd be nice to see something a bit different maybe from a home jersey from LA at some point, because it's that sash. They've done it a lot now.
It's quite classical, traditional.
That was out when Beckham signed. That's when they
yes.
switched their jerseys, and they've been using that since.
Yep.
So maybe a little update might be due, perhaps, for them there.
Yes.
Alright, new team.
Brand new team, so Minnesota United FC. I don't really know too much about this team, and I'm not a big fan of the kits. What do you think here?
Yeah, I mean, you can see that they've been rushed out, I think, is what you can see. Obviously, the team is so new that Adidas haven't had a chance to do proper, like, bespoke kits for the team, so next year you can look for something better. I'm not a massive fan of the badge on the shirt either, but they won't be changing that, but maybe they can blend it in with the jersey a little bit better. Got the Target sponsor logo. I think it's one of those ones, I was just talking about how, like, it's nice to see the sponsor logos kind of blended in, but this one I'm a bit confused by it because I think this should be red. It would make a lot more sense. And this looks like a bad Newcastle United away shirt to me.
Not really a fan of both.
It's a terrible colour palette that they've got at the moment. I think that's part of the problem. If you're like, oh yeah, what are your colours? Oh, they're grey and light blue.
Yeah,
a lot of teams have got a lot better colours to deal with.
Yes, exactly.
So maybe next year when they get their proper kits, we'll see what they get.
So Montreal Impact, again a standard home kit, and the away kit, yeah, it's okay. Pretty much standard white design. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of them really. They're just kind of average, they're almost like teamwear feel. Like those last ones that they got that kind of teamwear feel, and they're not too bespoke. Obviously, Impact Canadian side, they got a little bit of detail on the lower part there for some of that stuff.
It's almost like Inter Milan, isn't it? Home shirt.
A little bit, but like a kind of like a budget teamwear Inter Milan.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh well, next team.
So this is New England Revolution,
yes.
And this is their old home shirt, and this is their brand new away kit. I don't mind it. I don't mind the away kit. Maybe it might clash a bit.
What's
too
that?
much.
Feyenoord?
It is Feyenoord, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's halves, so we've got to appreciate the halves, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I like the red and white. It goes together okay. The home jersey,
I think it's alright.
It's okay. There's something not quite right with it for me. I mean, the sponsor logo is enormous.
Yes.
I'm not sure what the regulations in the MLS are about how big they can be, but that seems a little bit too big.
USA flag on the bottom.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're okay. They're nothing too special for me.
Yes. I mean, I love both of these kits. So their brand new kit is their home shirt for New York City FC. I love the away shirt. They had it last year. What do you think?
Yeah, the away shirt is a great design. It's kind of something a bit different. It's kind of those drops of stones in the water kind of resonating out. It looks really nice.
Yes.
I'm not sure necessarily about the orange, but it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's a great home jersey for Man City.
Yeah, it's really classic.
Oh, sorry, did I say Man City?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much is.
I mean, they are. That's the thing. It's just kind of, this is what a Man City Adidas shirt would look like,
yes,
you know?
Exactly.
But it still looks good. It looks good. So, yeah, good job there for New York.
Yes.
Another New York team.
So New York Red Bulls. So
Yes.
they got that classic Red Bull logo in the centre of the shirt. So this is their old away shirt. So sort of dark blue and sort of sun yellow. I actually like it. And this is their new home kit. What do you think of the new home kit?
Well, the home kit, like, you can't do that much different. Like, a lot of times you're like, oh, they got a new jersey, or you see another Red Bull team and you can't work out whether it's Salzburg or Leipzig or whoever it should be. But obviously they've got this kind of design down the side. It's not that special. Not that special to me. It's the Red Bull logo is a bit smaller perhaps than it has been in the past, which is probably a good thing.
Yes.
I quite like the away jersey. It makes me think of what perhaps like an Arsenal Red Bull sponsored away shirt would look like.
Yeah, nice.
I think it's a great design, and I think the logo, like the colours, tie in quite nicely with the Red Bull. So overall, pretty good job with those, I think.
So this is Orlando. I was going to say Orlando Magic, but this is the Orlando City FC colours. So this is their new home shirt. So Kaka, what are you donning a new nice purple home shirt? What do you think?
I think magic is the right word. I think they are really nice kits. The purple seems to be a slightly different tone than it was last season.
Yes.
You can kind of see the comparison with the purple that they used on the away shirt.
Yes, it's a bit different, isn't it?
But I do think that they're both really nice kits, and I think when you were talking about classy shirts before, this home jersey is a classy one. It's sort of jersey you'd be happy to wear just for fashion.
A bit of golden touches on the logo.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And stripes and stuff.
So yeah, it'd be nice to see Kaka in action wearing that. It's very nice set of kits ready for Orlando.
So Philadelphia Union, I mean, the home shirt looks exactly the same to 10 years ago.
Yeah, it has hardly changed. It's still got the same sponsor as it had.
Yes.
There's not a lot changing. It does have this nice little snake motif, which comes out of the Union badge. And overall, they're kind of okay kits, but nothing new, nothing special.
Same with the away kit, nothing too special there.
Almost looks a bit washed out. I don't know, it's just where the colours have gone.
The sponsor logo on that, just does not match the shirt whatsoever.
No, and this one here, it just looks horrible. It's got this massive big plastic.
Yeah.
So if you actually buy that or wear that, it's going to come off when you wash it, and it's going to stick to you and all these kind of things.
Yes.
It's not a good look.
Portland Timbers. I actually love both of these kits. When I think of this is their new home shirt. It's again another very sort of luxurious home kit. So like dark green with a bit of gold. You can't really go wrong with that, I don't think.
No, I think since they started using the gold with the green, it's a really nice touch. I think they did it for kind of like a retro-inspired shirt a couple of years ago, and they've come back with that again. It was hugely popular at the time, and I think this is going to be massively popular again. Obviously, the Timbers are a really popular MLS team. They only kind of joined back when the Sounders did in and around that time, so they've not been around that long in the MLS. Obviously, they're around before that, and they've got a massive supporter base. A lot of people watching the team. The away jersey is a little disappointing to me.
Yes, I'm not in love with sort of gradient hoops here, but
they did like some other nice hard ones that they've done in the past, which were quite nice.
They're two dark colours, you know, they're both sort of dark, so I wonder how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. I think even if you took the sponsor logo off that one, it doesn't sit properly on it, it doesn't work as well as it does with the home.
No.
But you couldn't do red, or maybe they should even take out that red band that's here.
Yes.
Take that out, and then the Alaska Airlines would be in red. That's probably what's wrong with it.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I'd be happy with it then. And maybe the Adidas logo should be in black.
I still think it's a decent away kit.
It's not bad. It's not bad, is it? You're not going to be complaining, especially if you're like a Minnesota United fan. You'd be happy with that over what you had.
So Spain, I mean, Real Salt Lake. So yeah, Spain home shirt really for the Real Salt Lake.
Yes.
I mean, I think this is their new kit, isn't it? Well, I'm actually too sure, but
I think maybe that's the old one and this is the new one, but we could be wrong. Shout at us in the comments if we are. But I mean, that almost looks like a Spain away jersey as well.
It's like the most basic shirt we've seen.
Yeah,
just white.
It's not too bad, but it's not anything special, you know?
No, it's
because it's such a plain design, you can get away with it having not much going on with it. They're okay. Next team. San Jose.
San Jose Earthquakes. I love that away shirt. You probably hate it, but I love that.
It's interesting. It reminds me of the Nike team wear, but then obviously it's Adidas. You got the 3 stripes on the side, but they had those Nike team wears with the thick stripes over the badge.
So yeah, this is their new home shirt. Again, black and blue colours. They've had to do something different here, and they put a really sort of weird gradient hoop design on one side of the shirt.
It's a massive combination between like hoops and like sash and like split and like halves.
Yeah, I'm not in love with that.
I don't mind it. It's interesting, but I don't quite get it. So, is it combined in with their badge? I suppose they've used some of the details from that. So, some of you might be able to explain it a little bit more to us. But nice little detail with San Jose 74 for founding of the team. So that's good too. Next team.
So this is my team, Seattle Sounders. I sort of jumped on them when Clint Dempsey signed for them, but their home shirt is same as last year. I love that home shirt. It's called Rave Green and a bit of blue on the sleeves. I love that kit. Their new shirt is the away shirt, so it's a sort of born in '74. So this is sort of a iconic kit to sort of relate back to the original.
The original Sounders, yeah.
I mean, the third shirt's probably my favourite shirt of the entire video. This is sort of weave patterns, the same sort of what you get on the Man United away kit with sky blue. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. What do you think?
It looks a bit like a kind of Marseille shirt that you would have seen a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Obviously, the way they've coloured the tonally matched the badge to the stripes and all that kind of stuff's good.
Nice touch.
Why the Xbox logo can't be in that blue as well? It would still stand out.
Yes.
That would be like the last touch. But obviously, Xbox have decided to say no. They did change the colour a bit for the away jersey, so strange. But overall, like 3 very standout kits. The green is like iconic now. Perhaps when it came out, people were like, "Oh, what they're doing with those bright greens?" Because obviously these weren't original Sounders colours. Now they've got it, and it really stands out. It makes you think of the Seahawks as well with their NFL team. So it's great for Seattle, and obviously like soccer's huge in Seattle. Sporting Kansas.
Yeah, I think they're quite nice kits. Both nice kits. We said a lot of dark blue in MLS kits, and this is their away shirt. And their home shirt.
It's not too bad. I mean, again, I'd say it's like a Man City shirt. You know, it has that like vibe to it. I mean, or Coventry or any team that's kind of like a light sky blue, I suppose. They're not too bad. They're quite classy with the collars and stuff. It's a nice little design.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot worse in this video, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Toronto.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of Toronto FC as well. They did pretty well last year. This is their new home kit. I really love this home kit. What do you think?
I think I'm a little disappointed that they were getting rid of Ryan Nelson as quickly as they did. But aside from that, I would say they did have a great year last year. The jerseys are okay.
So
I don't know, there's too much going on with this away shirt. The lines this way and that way.
You've
got the 3 stripes going in there as well. And the blues cutting into the badge. I think it's a bit of a mess. The home's not too bad.
Maple leaf
design, yeah, for Canada, which is quite nice.
Yes.
The BMO sponsor probably works a lot better on the home than it does on the away jersey. Let's move on, last team.
So Vancouver Whitecaps. Well, what I can say is I love this away shirt. This is not the new one, this is what they had last year, and this is the new home kit. What's this all about?
Well, they've got this whole kind of rain-inspired kind of design that they've always had on the Vancouver jerseys. So in theory, these are triangular raindrops.
Yes.
Doesn't really work for me. A lot of better Vancouver jerseys that we've seen in the past. I think this away one's quite nice.
Yes,
it's quite a nice design.
Mm-hmm.
And it has like the Vancouver Whitecaps kind of the mountains and the reflection going on in the design. So you've got that in the crest.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they're looking for with these triangles, a little bit going with the design, but it doesn't really work for me. They've also got since 1974 on this new home jersey.
Yes.
That about wraps it up. Guys, we're going to list our 5 favourites in the poll card, so vote in that now and let us know which one you think is the best out of the ones that we like the most. And if we haven't listed the one you want there, then make sure you comment below and let us know which team you are following in the MLS and which team you think has the best jersey this year round. Right guys, thanks for watching. Go enjoy your soccer.